Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We're back with Football Manager 2019 and Eastern Resurgence with Berliner FC Dynamo. Today we're back in the Europa League for the first knockout round, the last 32 of the competition. We are going back to Poland today for Lech Poznan. We'll be playing both legs against Poznan today. There's a match in between against Augsburg. Poznan today. I don't know how this is going to go, but I couldn't call it. Last episode we defeated Hertha Berlin 2-1 away from home to continue our unbeaten run, which is now at 9, including the games that I played off camera. Only one of those has been a draw, so 8 wins out of 9. Really good. Off screen, it was a pair of home games against Schalke, the first one in the third round of the German Cup. A 3-1 home win. Not as much possession as Schalke, but we were better than them. And while Schalke did create stuff themselves, we defended very, very well. Stakura made a number of saves in goal. And this was a close game, but we got a 3-1 win in the end. It was Simon Coleman with a first half brace, giving us a fairly quick 2-0 lead. He scored after about 5.5 minutes to make it 1-0, and then scored again on 21 minutes. And I thought he could have got a hat-trick today. He had other chances as well. Could have been a hat-trick for him, but he got 2 goals in the first half. Schalke did get back into the game in the second half. Marcel Weiss with a 68th minute goal, about midway through the second half, giving them a bit of hope. But in the 80th minute, it was 3-1 to us, and it was an own goal. Dean van der Ende diverting across into his own net. Unfortunate for him. But 3-1 home win means that we're through to the last 8 of the German Cup, and we've got Leipzig at home, a team that we haven't beaten in the Bundesliga yet, really. We beat them in some friendlies a while ago when they were our affiliate, but we've never beaten them in a competitive match. And we're going to need to if we're going to get to a German Cup semi-final or even final. I want to see if we can win this competition before the end. We're getting closer. We got to a semi-final a couple of years ago. We got a quarter-final, but we've got Leipzig next. We also defeated Schalke at home in the league. This was 2-1 though, but still an okay performance. It was 0-0 at half-time, but Simon Coleman scored about 30 seconds into the second half. Very quick to score from the kickoff, so that was 1-0. About 5 minutes later, the other striker, Karis Josis, scored, and it was at 2-1 on 51 minutes. But then just after the hour, Weiss scored again, the striker. It was the second goal against us in as many games. A 2-1 win. The form is incredible, and we're still in 5th. We did rise to 4th very briefly, but other results meant that we did go back down to 5th place. But we're just a point behind Dortmund, 3 behind Nuremberg, 6 behind Leipzig in 2nd, and 11 behind Bayern Munich. So really not far off the Champions League places. It's going to be tough to get there, but we're doing so well at the moment. We're 5 points clear in Europe as well. Wolfsburg in 7th are on 36 points, so we have quite a decent gap there, which hopefully we can open when we face Augsburg, who are down in the bottom half of the table with a negative goal difference. Hopefully we can get a result there, continue the unbeaten run. But Poznan is going to be the focus today. Back to the Europa League. See if we can get through to a round of 16. We are favourites for the game as well. It's going to be close. Like I said, I can't call this. It's going to be a really tight match. Still no Tarnat. He's going to be out for about another few weeks. We'll bring Belskis onto the bench. He's got that broken cheekbone, but I think he can play if need be. But the team's playing really, really well at the moment. I don't see a need to change anything. We could put Yannick on the bench as well. We'll bring Arna back in as well. He was suspended for the Schalke match, so we missed him. We'll place Akashot with Strebel on the bench. Akashot, I think, is going to go. He's very, very rarely played this season. And yeah, his ability's kind of dropped a bit. Because probably could still offer something. But I mean, we got him for very cheap back in 2023 for 50 grand. So we can try and move him on for some money. He's got a year left on his deal. I feel like we probably need to move him on. Cardozo up front looks about 12. He's 28. So he was about 18, 17 at the start of the game. He looks about 11. Of course, they are 2-time Polish champions. And they're 3rd at the moment. They haven't lost a lot of games in the league at the moment. They've in the FA Cup, apparently. They came 2nd in their Europa League group. They're managed by Arturo Vidal. What is he doing managing in Poland? 41 years old. He last played for Tel Aviv in his career. That was 5 years ago. Managed at Thun, Madeira, Lechia, and Lech Poznan. Some of the things that this game brings up at this stage at this time is just ridiculous. Vidal managing in Poland. Okay, underway, the first leg in Poland. We need to do a job here. We're going to have a chance of getting through. Just maybe avoid defeat, get an away goal or 2, and hopefully we will get through with minimal fuss. But again, I can't call this one. I've got no idea how it's going to go. We almost had an early goal then. So's a shot wide. It was only a minute in. Throw in for Vujicic in the 10th minute here. And he's put a cross in there. And Karasiotis wins the header and scores the goal. 13 for the season now. He has passed Martin Tarnat, who I know is injured. But Karasiotis 13 for the season, 10th minute, 1-0. And more importantly, an away goal. I think half of these goals from him have been in the Europa League, in the qualifying rounds. But he has got some Bundesliga goals as well. And he's got the goal here. And the goalkeeper hasn't done particularly well then. But we have a 1-0 lead. We have an away goal. It's going well so far. And can we get a second quickly here? Vermola's up from left back. Here's Bruno, who's been fantastic on that left wing. I tell you what, he's keeping Shabankir out of the team, who I always thought was going to be one of our key players. Cardozo's going it alone here, and he's passed about 3 players. How has he done that? The bloody 11-year-old has scored, like, not after us. I don't know why no one closed him down. He must have passed about 3 of our players. Look at this. He was about 40 yards out. No, more than that. He was in his own half. He's just run from his own half, past the 2 centre-backs who did not go to tackle him, and scored. Right, do we have to get stuck in on? We do. What are they doing? He may as well just been on the training ground in a one-on-one. Arna. Oh, it's a goal again. 16th minute. We've had 3 goals in the space of about 6 or 7 minutes. It's Arna with the 4th of the season, and we're back in front, 2-1, 2 away goals now. God, this is going to be a goal fest. We had a 3-3 against Dortmund not long ago. We haven't had a lot of high-scoring games, you know. It's nice to actually see some now. And it's 2-1, 16 minutes in. Went into the possession game today, definitely. We have over 60%. Poznan has scored with their only shot. Vermola goes long. Can he find Karasiotis? He can. The defenders have not picked him up there. How has he missed that? He's about 6 yards out. Very little that he has to go against, just the keeper. And he's ended up putting it wide somehow. Up the other end, Poznan had a chance, but that just went wasted. And here's Arna on the break now for us. He's got Carmen in support, finds him. Arna's got it back. He's got 2 players in midfield in loads of space. Finds Souza and Sal. And Vermola up from left back again. Come on, good cross. That's all right, Bruno. That's deflected, and that's going to go for a corner. Frantic game, this. Souza to Sal. We are dominating midfield at the moment. Midfield is all ours. We should maybe focus on down the middle. Because, I mean, look at all the space here. Look at the space they're leaving in this midfield. They've got a lot of players back to, like, as well. Arna. Ooh, almost gets his second. Let's do that. Let's focus play through the middle. But keep those overlaps up. A win in Poland would go a long way to making sure we get through. Which needs to make sure that we don't get complacent for that second leg back in Germany. It's a yellow card for Vujacic. I think both our centre-backs have been booked. And I just said Vujacic is suspended as well. So he's going to miss the second leg. It's fine. We've got Sally. We've got Bezel. We have options in defence. Vujacic goes long. Finds Bruno. That's a great header. And Carmen with an easy tap in from about 4 or 5 yards out. 9 for the season now for Simon Carmen. Our strikers, do you know what? They've had some bad patches, but they've been really, really good. They've almost all got double figures now. Carmen's the only one that doesn't. Janssen, when he comes back, is going to be very important as well. Carmen with a tap in. A great header by Bruno and a great long ball by Vujacic. That's a well-worked goal. We're in control of this tie. We're an hour in. We're 3-1 up. More goals to come, maybe. Here we go. Oh, it's headed away. And it's Souza. Go and have a go. Bruno. Oh, it's 4-1. 7 for the season for Bruno. 4-1. Still got half an hour left. How many is it going to be? I wasn't sure about this tie. I thought it was going to go either way. It looks like we are actually miles better than Poznan. And our form as well has really played into this as well, because we just don't look like losing at all at the moment. We're in such good form. Bruno first time shot with the right foot. Who do we want to keep? We want to keep Souza, definitely. He's in form at the moment. Hag's going to replace him. We do have Janssen on the bench. He's back. So I think we could probably bring him on. I think for Karasiotis, we'll do that now. Again, just to keep things fresh. So we'll bring on Janssen. Arna has it. And that's going to be a penalty now. I don't know who's going to take this, because Tarnat's out of the team. I don't know why we're going to VAR. That was a clear penalty. There we go. Is Yusuf Sal taking it? I don't think he's scored this season. Hopefully he's not bad with his penalties. Let's see. He has scored straight down the middle. Is that his first goal for us? No, it's his second for the season. One more change to make. Bruno's going to be replaced by Kier. Full time. Lech Poznan 1, BFC Dynamo 5. The most dominant performance by Germans in Poland since 1939. That honestly could not have gone any better. 5 away goals, winning by 4. The second leg now is just going to be a formality, really. Going to play full strength team, not going to rotate at all, don't need to. We can rotate for the second leg in Europe. Yeah, as always with these games, if there's any goals, I'll show them to you. Well, I didn't expect the first goal of the game to be Augsburg's goal. 20th minute. Hold on, no, the referees might rule it out. He's going over to look at the footage. Okay, I think he's given the goal. And it's a 1-0 Augsburg. But when was the last time we went behind? Either way, against Dortmund. Landrican with the shot, the goal. 1-0 in the 20th minute. This wasn't on the script. We've equalised 30 minutes into the game. A 14th for the season for Enes's Karacios. Bruno with the assist. Level pegging again. 1-1. Arno with a run across the middle. And out to Bruno in space on the flank. And Bruno with a good ball in there. And it was a Karacios with a simple finish. Placing it in the goal. 1-1. A referee is going over again because there's a potential foul in the box. This could be a penalty for Augsburg if this is given. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with this. Second time the VAR is being used this game. It is a penalty. Augsburg could go back in front here 38.5 minutes. And it's in. Again, I said this a while ago. It's a season 11. We've saved one penalty in 11 years. One penalty. Arna, come on, do something. Sal, it's 2-2. 43.5 minutes. Sal gets back-to-back goals in back-to-back games. It's 2-2. This is a mad game. Bruno again involved, but a square ball to Arna. Arna sort of held it up, laid it off for Sal. Keeper was already committed to something else. Coleman has his 10th of the season, double figures for him, just 90 seconds into the second half. We're in front for the first time in the game, it's 3-2. Sal, forward to Coleman, lays it off for Karacios, 1-2 between the two strikers. Coleman gets number 10. Oh, Karacios has got on the end of this, and it's 4-2, 54 minutes in, 15 for the season for Karacios. And it looks like we've finally got a good hold on this game after a sloppy first half, with 2 goals in front now. Floating ball over for Karacios. Keeper, again, I don't know what he's doing. And another goal for Karacios. That's got to be a foul. Arna brought down in the box. The referee is again going over. I don't know why. That is a clear penalty. Yeah, it's another penalty. Karacios for his hat-trick. Straight at the goalkeeper, of course. Carmen makes it 5. 5 goals scored in consecutive matches, 81 minutes in. Is that number 2 for Coleman? I can't actually remember now. I've lost count. I think that's his second. So both strikers with 2 goals and Sal with the other one. Could be seeing a hat-trick today. I don't know. It is a hat-trick for Simon Coleman. 93rd minute. Scores from the corner. And that's his first hat-trick for us. 6-2 now. I almost said 5. No, 6-2. It's 8 goals in this game. And I'm playing it essentially off camera. But there's been 8 goals. So I might as well just make this a live com. It's going to be a long video. Full time, it is 6-2, 11 goals scored in our past 2 games, and Lech Poznan at home next. We are scoring for fun at the moment. This is good. I think we might use this to try and rotate a bit, try and rest some big players, and just change the things up a little bit. But we've got Leipzig next in the Bundesliga at home, and then after that we've got them again in the Cup. 2 home games against Leipzig. I don't want to upset things by rotating too much, so I've got to be very careful. Oh no, that is unfortunate. The day before the second leg, Souza is out for about a week, so he's going to miss that. He's going to miss Leipzig and potentially the Cup game against Leipzig as well. That's a big loss because he's been so good recently. That's going to be a big loss. Alright, here we go. Second leg. We are evens favourites. This should be a foregone conclusion. We're 5-1 up on aggregate. We can't mess this up, surely. Alright, so Vujicic suspended. We can go for Sally. We could go for Bezel. Dramac isn't really any good for us anymore. In fact, he's leaving at the end of the season. I'm going to go Torsten Bezel. So is it out? We're going to replace him with Fabian Haag. And then onto the bench, I think we're going to put Biasoli. Also going to replace Bruno with Shaban Kier today. Push him a bit further up. That's going to be all the change they're going to make. Kier slid out there. That's a foul. Is that going to be... Oh, he's going over to VAR to check a red card. Now, this is rare. I don't think I've seen this yet. We've seen it for penalties, for offside decisions. I think this is the first instance of VAR being used to determine whether it's a red card offence or not. No further action is needed, apparently. Okay. That's interesting. We haven't really seen that yet. Here's Fabian Haag deputising for the injured Souza today. Here's Arna. He does have Kutin in support. I think that was a cross, but that was heading towards the goal. That was an awkward one there. I think the wind might have carried that a bit. We've won the ball well there. Coleman. Oh, he smashed the bar. God, how have we not scored yet? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're 5-1 up. If this is 0-0, it doesn't matter. But we still need to be doing well. Come on, let's keep the form going. Half time, 0-0. We've dominated the game again. Just haven't got a goal. Yeah, prove a point. Right, going to make a change. Coleman's going to come off. We're going to move Karacios to the right. Going to bring on Christopher Janssen. And also bring Bruno back in. How is this happening? How are we, after a 5-1 win away from home, struggling to even score in the home leg? That makes no sense. It seems like the guys have just toned it down a bit. Just, lowered the gear, and Cardoso has scored. It is 1-0 Poznan. I mean, it's 5-2 on aggregate. It doesn't matter in terms of our Europa League, but I don't want this unbeaten run to end in a unnecessary manner like this. Undoz to Jacob, and then Cardoso first touch, right footed shot. And they lead 1-0 on the night. Sal to Haag. Here's Bruno. Bruno's gone for it. Good save. Strebel! It's 1-1. We may have just saved the day. 6-2 on aggregate. Strebel's come on for Arno from the bench. And it is 1-1 now. I'd be ashamed to lose this. I know it means nothing, but to lose this unbeaten run like this would be ridiculous. Save made. Strebel with the tap in. And that's full time. It's ended 1-1 in the second leg. It's a 6-2 aggregate win in the first knockout round. We're through to the last 16. So we will, before we go, see who we'll be getting in the next round. The draw is just the day after this Poznan game. So we're going to find out who we're going to get drawn against in the next round. So who do we have left? We've got Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, Atalanta ourselves, Boavista, Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea, Dynamo Kiev, Bayern, Stade Rennais, Sampdoria, Sevilla, Shakhtar, Toulouse, Valencia and Zenit. Now things are getting very, very tough. I don't know who we're going to get, but of all these, I don't really fancy any of them. I don't know. Guys at Sampdoria, I don't know if they're any good now. Toulouse, Atalanta, I don't know. Let's go through and see who it's going to be. We're in the first tie, and it's Dynamo Kiev. Oh, that's going to be hard. Oh, that is going to be hard. What are Kiev doing in Ukraine? Do I have Ukraine loaded? I don't have the Ukrainian league loaded. They were runners-up in the league last year. They were runners-up behind Shakhtar. They have been mostly second. They've had 4 trophies in the time of the save, 4 league titles. Oh, that's going to be hard. Ukraine. We've got Hector Bellerin. They've got Son. They've got Borja Mayoral. They've got quite an old squad. So the first leg of that is after those 2 Leipzig games. I think we're going to do a bonus video either Friday or Saturday playing those. Because I should be able to get those 2 Leipzig games done pretty quickly. Probably tonight maybe. So you might get a video Friday or Saturday. But for now, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live. Follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. I'll see you next time. We're going to Ukraine for the last 16 of the Champions League, the Europa League. God, I'm jumping ahead a bit now, aren't I? Europa League. We'll see how far we can go. Again, I don't know how well this will go. I've got no idea how good Kiev really are. The squad looks a bit older. There's a lot of players in the 30s. They've got some real players still. No idea how this is going to go. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.